AITA for straight up leaving and ghosting my fiance after I found out she cheated. Plus, all updates. I 28M have found out that my fiance 30F of 2 years cheated on me. We have been together for 6 years and in love with each other. At least that's how it was for me. She has been acting more distant and became more protective of her phone for the last 2 months. At first, I was not suspicious of anything, but the doubt grew more and more inside me as the time passed, especially after asking her if there was a problem, since she felt distant. She said there is no problem, and that was it. I gave in and snooped on her phone to discover she has been sexting a guy for the last 2 months. I was devastated. At the beginning of our relationship, I clearly told her lying and cheating in any form are the 2 unforgivable actions for me. Yet, she decided to cheat on me after 5 years of relationship. And we had been planning the wedding for this summer. I am not proud of that, but I checked the old messages as well. But there was no case of cheating other than this. I have been thinking about it for the last few days. I tried to rationalize it and told myself I cannot be leaving a 6 years relationship because of a single mistake. But after having a long talk with my oldest sister, I realized that I should respect myself and leave. She was the one who betrayed the relationship, not me. We do not have any shared assets and lease is on my fiance's name. I have an inherited house, but it's in another city. Tomorrow, I am planning to just get important things from the house, block her from everywhere, and just leave. I do not want a closure, to be honest. I just want to grieve the relationship. I thought maybe I did not love her, given that I want to leave her right away. But it's not like that. It hurts a lot. I tend to stress, eat, masturbate, doom scroll, and spiral into depression. In these kinds of situations, I have that experience from my early 20s. By going no contact and returning back to the city where my family lives, will give me a circle that can support me. AITA. If I straight up left and ghosted her without saying anything. Update. Firstly, I will not spread screenshots on social media or anywhere. That's illegal and a low blow, even if it does not contain sexual parts. It's a private thing, and I'm not planning to use these unless she plays dirty. One of my sisters came early in the morning to take me after my fiance left for the work, and we packed some small things. As the lease is on her name, I do not have furniture and stuff. We packed clothes, accessories, and other small and personal things. Her car is an SUV type, so we were able to fit most of the required things thankfully. I could not take the ring though. I left the keys under the flower pot and put a sticky on the refrigerator saying I know, bye. Drive took about 7 hours and we safely arrived to the inherited house. On the ride I received countless messages and calls from unknown numbers, but did not answer. Once we arrived at the home, eldest sister called me asking if we arrived. She told me fiance called her crying around 3 p.m. and my sister told her not to contact me. We know everything, and if she tries to paint me bad in any way, we would not use only words, but do not back away from showing solid proofs to people. Fiance requested to know where I am and speak to me. My sister said I am fine, and she should not contact me in any form. When fiance said we at least deserve a closure, my sister replied, too bad. Suck it up. Not exactly that, but that's how I would translate that idiom and ended the call. I still get calls and messages from unknown numbers. In the end, her father and mother called me. Surprisingly, my fiance came clean to them, and while they hoped me to give a chance to her, they respected my decision. I thanked them and wished best of luck. Her father told me he will be sending the ring's money and asked me for my bank account. He actually sent it by adjusting to inflation, so I got a pretty decent money. The house is in an almost perfect condition as we renovated it before mom passed away. It's just incredibly dusty and dirty after not being used since then. My 3 sisters will come this weekend and will clean it together. Eldest broke up with her girlfriend recently, so she plans to live with me after her lease ends in few months. She has been complaining about the rent prices for a while. My sisters are pretty much my only family, so I only informed them with some really close friends. I am planning on going to therapy after settling here. It may sound weird how close I am with my sisters, but we grew up like that. We grew up with an abusive father, and as I was the only man and youngest one, all of the physical and emotional abuse went towards me. We bonded with each other through trauma. and they tend to be a bit protective with me. I think that history is one of the reasons I just did not want to face my ex-fiance. I thought I got over that, considering nothing happened since family therapy we took. But it seems to be there. I'll get into therapy as soon as possible to understand everything and resolve the problems. I will post if there are any updates, but I just hope there will not be any. I just want to have peace and grieve right now. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.